Welcome to another episode of the East Central iLearning series. In this tutorial, we are going to walk through several of the settings on your iPad. To access the settings screen, you will find the icon in your dock at the bottom of your iPad window. Click on the settings icon once to open it. The left-hand side of your screen shows a directory of all of the folders within the settings application. At the top, you will find the Wi-Fi folder. This shows that I am currently connected to ec.hornets. If you take your iPad out of district, for example, if you take it home to work in the evening or over the weekend, you will want to connect to the internet that you have available at home. You can do this by clicking on the Wi-Fi folder, and this will open your Wi-Fi screen. Any available wireless networks will show up underneath Choose a Network. Simply select the network, and if it requires a password, you will be prompted to enter it at that time. Once you've entered a password for a network, it will automatically join that network when it becomes available. So for example, when you come back to school the next day, ec.hornets will automatically join. And then if you take your iPad home again the next night, it will automatically join to the network at home if you entered your password in previously. Now let's go further down the left-hand side, and we're going to tap on General and open your General screen. There are many things that you can adjust within your iPad. We're only going to look at a few of them. The first is Sounds. Click on the word Sounds, and this will take you to a screen where you can choose the type of alerts that you want to get. For example, when you receive a new email or a new tweet from Twitter. You can also turn on and off the sounds that are associated with your keyboard when you type and when you lock or unlock your device. To go back to the General screen, there is a small icon up at the top that says General. Tapping on that once will take us back to the General screen. You may also want to adjust the auto lock feature. The default on the auto lock feature was 2 minutes. That was how much time you had before the iPad would put itself to sleep. That's kind of a short amount of time, so if you want, you can adjust it to 5, 10, or 15 minutes. I would suggest that you do not choose the never option, because this will just cause the battery to run down faster on your iPad. Once again, let's go back to the General screen. Additional settings that you may want to use would be passcode lock. This allows you to put a passcode on your iPad so that when you try to wake it up from sleep, it requires a password before you can access it. You can also use the side switch on your iPad as either a lock rotation or a mute button. And you can turn on or off your multitasking gestures. These are just a few of the settings within the settings application that we went over at our first meeting when we distributed the iPads. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me, Mary Ray, at the Technology Department. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the East Central iLearning series.